of Dr. Shreya Pulli, is it bad to reach out to the program directors to introduce ourselves, send a letter of interest, and etc.? So the sources may be through LinkedIn, maybe through emailing, maybe through personal connects. So is it a good to approach them during the time of match cycle?
Uh, you can surely approach them, but I'll give you a brief idea. Let's say our program, they receive around like 4,000, 5,000 applications, right? So let's say even the 50% of those applicants reach out to the program director, he or she gets like 2,500 emails. So she cannot go through all of that. Now, I know that this is already late in the season, but what would I would usually recommend is that email them like prior to applying in the program. So like you're in June, July, you're sending an email that you really like this program. You explain what you like about the program, and then you mention why you want to train, and like you demonstrate your credentials, and then the program director might see it. And now once you have applied to the program in September, then you send another email. Okay, so if she sees that you have consistently expressing interest, they might consider you. Sometimes, if you get lucky, they will take a look at your letter of interest. They might send an interview. So it's very uh, dependent on your luck, because the volume is like very high. They won't be able to take a look at all the emails, but if they do take a look, they will consider it. Okay.
So here Dr. Sweetie Jaiswal is having a question. How bad, unacceptable, or likely to be a filter out to its apply for 4 to 5 years POG, that's basically YOG, mentioned in the FRIDA as a requirement if you are a 10 years YOG. So in simple terms, she wanted to know like the common terms that has been mentioned by the FRIDA is 5 years YOG or 6 years of gap. So will the tenure of an applicant may apply to 6 year of graduation gap?
I would recommend no. So the caveat here is, even if you see Frida mentioning 6 year, as I mentioned before, you need to go to the website of the program. You might find that the website says 3 years or 4 years. It may be different from Frida or Residency Explorer or any other like apps out there. So if you go on the website and see that they have a cutoff for like 5 years, and your 10 year, like your year of graduation is 10, I would recommend you to not apply in that program, because again they receive a lot of applications, and they want to decrease the number, so they use the filters. So if they put the filter as a year of graduation 5 years, your program, like your application, will be filtered out, and your money will go down the drain. So do not do that. Now the other thing is, if you have personally worked in the program, like you did a rotation in the program, you know the program director or any faculty who knows you well, like who has been working with you, who knows about your medical knowledge, your work ethics, who thinks you're a very good candidate. Now, if you apply to the program, they might give you an interview, but if it's like a foreign program, you don't know anything about anyone in the program, they don't know you, I would recommend you to not apply. Okay.
Okay, okay. So now we have Dr. Sanjana with us. So Sanjana is having the post-interview communication question. So can you tell us about the post-interview communication? Is it okay to reach out to resident or not?
Sure, you can reach out. Absolutely. I'd recommend that you reach out, but also know this, when the program are doing interview, so they have a sheet with them, like they have a scoring thing, they have a rubrics. During the interview, they fill it out. Okay. Now, most of the time, you get a score, and then they will rely on that score to rank you. If you reach out to the, let's say, the faculty who interviewed you or the resident who interviewed you, uh, it's not going to help you much unless you're a very exceptional like candidate and like they really enjoyed talking to you and like they really want you in their program, then it's gonna help you. Otherwise, it does not affect how they're gonna rank you. But I think it's polite to reach out to them. They took the time out to interview you. So I think at least a thank you letter, at least mentioning what you have liked, what you've enjoyed during the interview, liked about the program. Those things you can definitely write.
All right. So here Dr. Prachi is having another question. So she is asking like, do the program directors have some filters of the words to choose the personal statements or the eras, what to filter, what not to filter? Is it like that?
Usually it's not like that. The program, usually they would skim through your personal statement. So I know that personal statement, like you're spending so much time to write it. But again, the problem is they cannot read all the personal statements, right? So they'll skim through it. Now, if you have a very catchy hook, catchy opening that intrigues the program director or the faculty, they might take the time to read all of it, like read deeply before they give you the interview. So yeah, there are no like keywords you can use to know make sure that your personal statement is being read. But yeah, if your application is being selected for the interview, they will read every single line of your personal statement. That's the thing.
All right. So here we have a last question. I don't know the name of the candidate. So what would be the strategy of an applicant having a YOG 0 IM applicant with 240s in steps with no alumni, no such networks of the medical college and the good USA? So what do you suggest as an, a person on the other side of a table, what you would want to, express about this applicant?
Yeah, so the thing is, what you want to do is like try to improve your application as much as possible. Not everyone will have everything. Someone will have year of graduation 0, someone will have 10. Someone will have like really high scores, someone will have like low scores and stuff. So you make do with whatever you have. You try to make the best out of it. Now, you mentioned that you have year of graduation 0, so which is really great. That means that you're fresh, young graduate. They're gonna uh, want to get you in their program. Then you have got like average scores, but you don't have alumni network. Don't worry, most of us do not have alumni network. So that doesn't mean you cannot match. You have a good USC, right? So what do you do in your USCs? You network a lot. So if let's say a faculty where you've done your rotations, uh, they really liked your work ethic, they liked your personality, you have got good medical knowledge. Sometimes they, share words, they reach out to the program to, put out good word for you. So that might work for you. So that's mostly like all of the things you can do. Try to improve your application, try to network. But other than that, I think there are some limitations to what we can have in our applications, right? So it's sometimes it out of our hands, but yeah, try to do most out of it.
All right, great, doctor. Thank you so much